तैयार रहो। नहीं
मैं भारत माता के पवित्र चरणों को स्पर्श करता हूं और उनको प्रणाम करता हूं। Today, I am so pleased to be with you on this evening on this momentous occasion celebrating the 100th birth anniversary of Bharat Ratna, former Prime Minister of India, Shriman Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji. And on this day, the dignitaries who are sharing the dais with me, our Union Minister of State in the Ministry of Corporate Affairs and Minister of State in the Ministry of Road and Transport and Highways, Shriman Harsh Malhotra ji, our Honorable Speaker, Delhi Vidhan Sabha, Shriman Vijayendra Gupta ji, and my Purana Dost and Vice Chairman of Gandhi Smriti and Darshan Samiti, Sri Vijay Goyal ji, my colleague from Uparashtrapati Bhavan, my Principal Secretary, Shriman Amit Kare ji, भाई बहनों सबको नमस्कार। As we all know, our Vice Chairman of Gandhi Smriti and Darshan Samiti, Sri Vijay Goyal ji, has been doing a great social work all the time, and he will be very active with the people and the society. I have had a close relationship with Atal ji when I got the privilege to serve as a member of the 12th and 13th Loksabha, when Atal ji was the Prime Minister of this country. At the time, Sri Vijay Goyal ji was serving as the Minister of State in both the NDA governments at the 12th and 13th Lok Sabha, and he was serving as the Minister in the PMO. He was the Minister of PMO. So Goyal ji's closeness with Atal ji is not only political. Atal ji is treating him as the member of his family, most trusted family member. That I have seen by myself, and I am very happy to remember that today. And I congratulate our Vijay Goyal ji, and many of you don't know that only myself and Vijay Goyal ji knows it. When Atal ji has selected Abdul Kalam ji as the presidential candidate, it is only me and Goyal ji has gone to Chennai from Delhi to invite our Abdul Kalam ji to come and to file his nomination. So I congratulate our Vijay Goyal ji and the Heritage India Foundation for remembering Sri Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji on his birthday for almost 3 decades in the same grand manner what he is celebrating on the 100th year of celebrations. This source is how he is a good follower of Atal ji. Unless you have something in your heart, you can't do this for many, many years. And Vijay Goyal ji is one such person. Always respect Atal ji as his fatherly figure. As a fitting tribute to Atal ji, our Honorable Prime Minister Shriman Narendra Modi ji in 2014 made an announcement that every year Atal ji's birthday will be commemorated as the Good Governance Day. So Atal ji is one person who doesn't care for himself, but he cares for the society and the nation as a whole. Sri Atalji is just not a political leader. He is a visionary, a poet, a great orator, above all that, a great patriot. And he always keeps the people's interest in front, and he never worried about himself. And he always inspired every Indian citizen. And I got the opportunity when he came to Coimbatore. That time I was the young Jansangh member. I was the propagandist in an auto for consecutively 1 week that Vajpayee is going to come and he is going to address in Shastri Maidan in Coimbatore, Paraspuram. We were expecting something around, if 2,000 people can come, that will be very big for us at that time. But Atalji's name brought 10,000 people on that ground in 1973. The diplomatic ties, Atalji's tenure as the Prime Minister was never easy. You know how many parties were there. Every party will be telling one thing in the morning. He has to hear them, everybody patiently, but in spite of that, he gave the best government of the time. And his diplomatic ties with the neighboring countries were sailing through rough waters. That is another big problem. There was a lot of work to be done in the economic front also. You all remember, I need not remind you, the Dalits know very well. From 1947 till 1997, 50 years of independent India, nobody could provide even a metro train to the capital Delhi. It was Atalji coming to power, the metro train line has come to Delhi. So this shows how the vision was lacking and the infrastructure facilities has never thought of. That is where our Atalji is standing very outstandingly. He strongly believed in a governance process that is in transparent, accountable and inclusive governance. Projects like Golden Quadrilateral changed how India economic activity is getting stimulated. I still remember one time one European reporter has asked John F. Kennedy, "You are rich, that's why you are having expressways. 4-way to go and 4-way to come." Then immediately John F. Kennedy told him, no, you are wrong. We are rich because of our road facility that is stimulated the economy. Goods produced at one place is easily reaching the other part of America and the world. That is the reason why we are rich. That concept has been adopted in this country by Atalji. Atalji, as I told you, the Atalji is always for inclusive development. Before Atalji became the Prime Minister, only the town and the city people can get a cooking gas connection. Or the people living in the villages are not the Indian citizens, or they are not eligible to get a cooking gas connection. Atalji opened it. Whatever may come, let everybody enjoy. And every village and every household in the village got the cooking connection. And that is how Atalji treat every town and the village, rich and the poor, as equal. To provide connectivity to the rural remote areas, I asked him one day, what makes you to go for Pakka roads? That every small village should get connected by a Pakka tar road. See how our leaders were thinking. He told me very clearly, when in his village, when he was very young, there is no facility, even today, every facility is available in the villages also. That time, it was not available. If any pregnant mother is about to give birth to a child, no doctor. Only the elder woman of that village will become a doctor, and all the delivery work will be done by her only. That time sometimes it is always some critical situation will arise where the elderly mother of that village can't do anything. Then this pregnant mother has to be taken to the nearby Gwalior. There is no vehicle, there is no road. So I have seen in my own village, mother and child died together, lack of facilities. That is the reason why I connected all the small villages by tar road. That is the great thinking of our Atalji. During his period, only small villages will get connected by a tar road with the mother village, and mother villages to the nearby small town, and the small towns to nearby bigger towns, and all the big towns to the cities, and the cities to the metropolis by four-way lane. That is the greatest thinking of our Atalji, and he made it possible for India to become an economically growing nation. Atalji always firmly believed that school education lays the foundation of a strong life and every child should have it. Then he introduced the Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan. He makes a change in the constitution. It is the fundamental right of everyone to have the preliminary education. Before Atalji, power cut is a very common thing. Every big city, even Calcutta city, if you go 22 hours power cut out of 24 hours. Shutdown is a very common thing. But Atalji resolved it through this Central Electricity Regulatory Commission, and he is the first Prime Minister who has created the national grid. Now what the electricity produced in Sikkim, it is not only reaching Delhi, it is reaching even Kerala. There is no power cut anywhere in the country, and Atalji's vision is like that. The other significant initiatives taken under his visionary leadership were the IT, telecom, reforms like BharatNet and others that gives an infrastructure, a base for the economical growth. See Atalji's bold steps towards reforming public sector companies. He said public sector cannot eat the taxpayers' money. Those who are performing, they will be given Navaratna status and mini Navaratna status. Those who are making continuous loss we have to put a full stop to the loss-making units. And that gives him a big change in the economical activity of India that time. He often reminded us the governments must not rule. While ruling, they should serve also. And it must do so with humility and honesty. And Atalji always calls for empathy, integrity and commitment to uplift every segment of the society. And he never treat anybody as upper caste, or he never treat anybody as lower caste. I have never seen him that the caste difference, one is to be treated as it is. He always neglected the caste barriers. Atalji is one such person. If you get inside to whatever may be your mental health, once you go and meet him, if he smiles, then your energy gets stored again. If he speaks, you will get a lot of enthusiasm. When you come out, you will feel that you are a proud Indian and you want to contribute something to the society. That is the great personality of Atalji. He believed in empowering every citizen, both rural and urban, both rich and poor, nurturing a democratic spirit that thrives on participation and accountability. As we celebrate the Good Governance Day, let us draw inspiration from Sri Atalji's exemplary life and resolve to carry forward his legacy in our journey towards Viksit Bharat by 2047. Good governance is not just a policy objective, it is a commitment to serve the people with transparency, fairness and compassion. These are the values of Sri Atalji upheld all his life, and I am elated to share that our government is committed to this vision, fostering participation at all levels of governance to build a more inclusive and resilient India. Let us also remember on the Good Governance Day that governance is not confined to governments alone. This we have to remember all the time. Only government can do everything. That is not at all possible. It is a shared responsibility of administrators, institutions, civil society, and every citizen of India. Transparency, ethical contact, respect for the rule of law, and empathy for marginalized must guide our collective actions. As we honor his memory today, let us all renew our pledge to uphold the highest standards of public service and good governance. May his life continue to inspire. Yes, his life will continue to inspire all of us to build a Bharat that is efficient yet compassionate, strong but yet just, modern yet rooted in the olden great values. With these words, Vajpayee is not an individual. Vajpayee is always a mission, an Indian mission for helping the poor people of this country to come up in their life. With these words, I conclude my speech. I once again thank Vijay Goyalji for remembering the great leader on this day with all of you. Thank you. Jai Hind. Long live Mother Bharat.